What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Whitney. If you're new here, this is Shut Up Fitness, where we shut up and do the work. Today we are really shutting up and getting our asses to the gym. We're having a super bad storm here in Tahoe. Just to update you all, we've had over 500 inches of snow this year. It has not stopped snowing since December. Now we are experiencing heavy rainfall. Town is flooding. The roads are a mess. And we are not gonna let that be an excuse to not go to the gym. So here we are. I'm at 7-Eleven. I'm about to grab a C4 and I'm heading right across the street to go over to the gym. We're training glutes today, the booty. So I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, legit just tried to get out of my car and I have my Sorels on, but there's like 4 inches of water just on the ground, like right outside my door. I was like, I'm not stepping in that. So luckily somebody pulled away and I moved my car and parked up front at 7-Eleven. But this is what we are dealing with. Gigantic puddles. Our roads are disgusting. And we're gonna go get an energy drink. All right, I just got to the gym and just what I expected, it has flooded. So this is what we've been dealing with today. Emily got here this morning, 4:30 a.m. It's a freaking mess. How you doing, Emily? We got our sandbags and it flooded all the way in to our front desk. But that's not gonna stop us. We're still gonna work out, we're gonna shut up, and we're gonna get it done. Alright, I just got done doing a little warm-up walking, 5 minutes on the treadmill. I always do. Incline of 10 and then 3.5 to get my blood pumping, my heart rate up, and my muscle temperatures nice and warm, prepping them to lift some weights. Now I'm going to go through a dynamic warm-up where I take all my joints that I'm going to be working that day through full range of motion, getting them nice and lubed up so we can lift heavy weights. Here we go.
I never been to LA, I might fly to LA. I'ma get rich on pain, I'ma get rich the same. I'ma get rich on pain, slap me, I leave my stain. Bad little bitty keep brain, storm my wrist on rain. Ran up out the bank like it's a robbery. Take care of my mommy, I know she proud of me. Yeah, I want everybody slow. Get the millions and lay low. Take my what I'm gonna wait for.
Okay, so what you just saw is a dynamic warm-up where it's basically you're stretching, but you're stretching with movement. You never want a static stretch before you lift weights. You want to save that for after, and you always want to do a dynamic warm-up before you lift weights. All right, guys, we're gonna go train glutes. I'm gonna bring you along with me. All right, I'm in the middle of doing my superset for my glutes and my hamstrings, which I'm doing the reverse hack. I'm doing a good morning in it. We have a 45-pound plate, 25-pound plate, and a 5-pound plate on each side. And then I'm supersetting that with straight leg deadlifts, which has always been one of the hardest movements for me. I'm an RDL girl through and through. And I'm doing 15 and 15, 30 reps total, 4 sets. So it's 120 reps. I'm sweating my ass off already, and I have one more set to do. And then I forget what we do next. I think it's hip thrust. I can't remember, but you'll find out. Here we go.
Money on the floor, try to make it bounce. Money in the safe, it's the safest route. Promise to my kids I'ma make it out. One, hands by the gate, slow. Get the millions and lay low. Take mine, what I'm gon' wait for. Put my bros on the payroll. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat.
Okay, so I thought I had hip thrust next. I know, I'm that girl, I have 2 tripods. But I actually have Smith machine Bulgarian split squats. And let me see. Are you using the Smith machine? Are you using the Smith machine? Okay, cool. Thank you. So we're gonna do glute bias Bulgarian Smith squats. So there's 2 ways you can do Bulgarians. When you push your knee forward and you start that movement with your knee, and your knee is over your toe, that's gonna be a lot more of a quad focus. Now, when you do a Bulgarian or a rear foot elevated split squat, and you stabilize your knee over your ankle, I'm just looking for a step. You stabilize that knee over your ankle, and you start that movement with your hip, and you sit back on it, which I will show you, you target way more glute and less quad. This exercise on the Smith machine blows my glutes up like insane. The reason why I like doing them on the Smith machine versus like a dumbbell is the Smith machine is already stabilized. So it's a lot easier for me to push really heavy weight. So for example, when I do dumbbell Bulgarian split squats, I can only hold like one 70-pound dumbbell versus when I do Smith machine split squats, I do well over 100 pounds for reps. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'll show you guys the difference between glute biased, and you can stay tuned for what the quad one looks like. But I normally do a 95 and no, I think I'm doing a 35 on each side now, which is, if this was on a barbell, it would be 115 pounds, but this is a Smith machine. It's not a barbell, so it's a little different. So here we go, I'm gonna die.
You ain't doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood, that's me.
Let's talk Bulgarian split squats and how to target the glute versus the quad. Okay, first notice how my stance is very wide. I'm going to stabilize the knee right above my ankle so that when I come down on that movement, my shin stays completely vertical and does not push forward. And you want to think of pushing your hip back and down, almost like you're sitting down on the step behind you. Now, if we wanted to target more quad, we would push that knee forward and we'd have more of an angled shin versus a vertical shin. All right, that's how you target the booty. And this is where I die.
That's me. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it, like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, on no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since a fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go up like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I press the button and the doors go up like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa.
As you can see, I'm dying. Just got done doing my first set of Bulgarians glute bias. I did 25s on each side for 12 reps. And then I went up to 35 pounds on each side and did 10 reps per leg for 2 sets. Man, I'm sweating today, which means I'm probably really hydrated, which is great. But we're gonna go do hip thrusts, 3 sets of 20, which is killer. I'm normally failing my last set. And then we're gonna go do barbell RDLs, my all-time favorite movement. We're gonna do 2 warm-up sets and 2 working sets. So here we go. Also, a lot of people make fun of my headphones, which if you know me, you know I literally do not give a shit what people think about me. I, for one, would have never picked these headphones. However, my mom, I'm just moving this giant box. My mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I was like, I just need some cheap headphones for the gym because I break them all. I always break them, I sweat through them, I sweat a lot, obviously you can tell. So she had gotten these for my little cousin who got in trouble, so she just gave them to me. And they're literally $10 headphones. They're pretty loud. I don't give a shit if they get smelly or gross because they're $10. And if they break, who cares, right? So this is me in the Candyland headphones. If you don't like looking at them, you can send me a message and buy me some new ones. All right, let's do these hip thrusts. I think I'm gonna put 155 on the bar. I was doing 135 and failing my reps. Unpopular opinion, I don't like doing super heavy hip thrusts because I don't get a good glute contraction. So it's all about tension and contractions. Dead stop, heavy hip thrusts have a time and a place. For me, it's not the right time. So here we go, let's hip thrust.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say less to me. Don't need for no flowers, babe.
This is your reminder to always go to the bathroom before you do hip thrust, aka bladder presses, which is what I'm about to go do.
On my way, on my way. Why you blushing. Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way. On my way. We've been dancing all night long. Right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here or now. But I'm done waiting. Done wasting my time. Got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way. On my way. Sweet talk. Sweet
That fucking sucked. I know some of you girls know exactly what I'm talking about when you do hip thrusts. And when you're done, you literally have to roll over on your side because you can't even bear to sit on your butt because it hurts so bad. So I did 155. I got 20. I only get a 45-second break. It's not enough. If you hear that, coach, it's not enough. I know it has a reason. So I did 20, rested for 45, did 18, rested to 45, and then only made it to 12, which is good. That means I'm like really exhausting my muscles to the point where like they can't rep the same weight. Okay, so now we're gonna do a barbell RDL, my all-time favorite movement. My warm-up sets will be at 135. My working sets will be around 170. And here we go. I just got done with all the main movements in my lift. I just have one more set of plyometrics, which is jumping lunges. I'm doing 15 per leg, 30 total. They're killer. It's basically my burnout at the end of my lift. And then I'm about to do 8 fan bike sprints, 30 on, 30 off. So I'm supposed to do that twice a week right now. This is my first time doing it this week. And then after that, then 35 minutes on the Stairmaster. And then we will go home and eat. And I will probably take a bath today because my hair is not that dirty yet. And I really need to soak in some Epsom salts. So let's do some jumping lunges. So I just got done doing my 35 minutes on the Stairmaster. My glutes are on freaking fire right now. What's crazy about the days I train legs and do sprints is if I do cardio after, I actually do, instead of doing level 9, I do level 8 on the Stairmaster because my heart rate average was 156, and I'm actually trying to be in between 130 and 150 is like kind of what I'm aiming for. But I don't know why, like I'm sure it's just because I just did my sprints and I got my heart rate up super high. So instead of doing 9 or 10, I do level 8 on the Stairmaster. But now we are going to pose, and then we are gonna go home and eat because I'm freaking starving.
These niggas missing the hard work, they calling it talent. And I find that disrespectful, cause I put on the mileage. Up for the shit, but I'm down for the challenge. Step off the scene just to find me a balance. These niggas don't want it to get it, cause when it got hard, them niggas I put in so much hustle, dog. It's all about that muscle, dog, yeah. Trying to make it out the struggle, dog, yeah. Ay, watch out this bubble, dog, yeah. Look, shit, I chase hits to make some real shit. Something that they feel shit. Cause all I know is speaking on some shit I really deal with. Like how I and in the morning didn't feel shit. Was tired of being single, so I went and got a real. Like how my homies quit and left this rap. So now I'm grinding dolo in they absence, nope. But I'm still sticking to the plan, cause I mapped it, nope. And I don't care about going slow, just not backwards. I put in so much hustle, dog. It's all about that muscle, dog, yeah. Trying to make it out the struggle, dog, yeah. Ay, watch out this bubble, dog, yeah. Look, Nick don't really want it that bad, I see it clearly now. But me, I really want it that bad, my grind is eerie now. First I write the songs, mix the songs and shoot the videos. On my iPhone, shit is serious, you hear me though? I ain't got no label backing me, it's just me and my girl. So when I blow up, I'ma give it a whirl. Cause I
am finally all done. Glutes and hams, plyometrics, cardio, sprints, posing, it is all done. I can finally go home and eat. I just want to say thank you so much for everyone's support through this bodybuilding experience that I got myself into. I'm officially 19 weeks out from my first show. I'm competing in wellness and figure, 2 different divisions, which means I have double the amount of posing to do. So again, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
Overly focused and overly thorough. When it's all said and done, they're gonna build me a mural. I put in so much hustle, dog. It's all about that muscle, dog, yeah.